Hello, beautiful. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Okay, so in this video, I want to highlight some things or feminine traits in men that women should avoid, especially if you are a feminine woman. Okay, so you know what that means to you. If you take pride in your appearance, if you dress nicely, well-mannered, ladylike. So I'm gonna give you my top 5 feminine traits in men that women should avoid, okay? Especially feminine women, because obviously, like, if you are a feminine woman, you're looking for the opposite, right? You're looking for a masculine, dominant type of man. Okay, so number 5, and I did write them down because I didn't want to miss anything. I just wanted to have my key points so I don't skip over anything or miss anything. Okay, so number 5, a man that's argumentative. Okay, he's always trying to argue, doesn't really know how to communicate well. I think these type of men can be very abusive. Okay, so emotionally abusive, verbally abusive, and sometimes this can also lead to physical abuse as well. Okay, so usually women do not like to argue. Grown, mature women, we like a man that can communicate. So we're not with the back and forth. We would just leave you alone. Okay, we don't want the conflict. Obviously, in relationships, there is going to be times where you guys don't see eye to eye. You will have disagreements, okay? That is common in any relationship. But if you're with a man and all he does is argue all the time, even for just basic, simple little things that could be solved with just a discussion and just, basic communication skills, these things can definitely drain you out in the long run. So it's better to just avoid it in all aspects of your life, okay? You don't want to be drained as a woman. You want to be relaxed and in your feminine energy. Number 4, a man that's very competitive with women, okay? Those dudes that compete with women all the time. For what reason? I don't know. Sometimes it's insecurity. Sometimes maybe he feels like she can do better. Maybe she makes more money than him. Whatever the case is, he's always finding himself competing with women. And it's like, okay, why are you competing with women? Are you not eligible enough to compete with men? Your own species? Why are you competing with women? That's a huge red flag for me, because I feel like you can't be in spaces where real men are. You have to come in the space of women and try to compete with us, and that is, it's not dominating. You know what I mean? Like, we like men that can dominate. Okay, so if you're competing with us, there's no way that you can be dominant, right? We want someone who can lead, take charge, right? Doing your own thing, winning in your own lane, not trying to come over to our lane and try to compete or whatever you feel you need to do to dim our light. Okay, a confident man is confident in his own lane. Okay, number 3, flashy men. Those type of men that like to flash their jewelry, necklace, earrings, rings, designer shoes, just everything is designer. And it's just like, like, who's the cute one in this relationship? Who's the pretty one? I want my guy to be able to buy me designer, not you wearing designer. This is how men floss their wealth. I feel like a man who has to wear all of his money is lacking for something else. Like, he has something to prove. Okay, men with real wealth, they show off their wealth through, sometimes they don't even show off their wealth, but if they do, they'll show it off through the type of car they're driving and just the way they dress. That's it. And the woman that's beside them. Okay, usually a wealthy man has the woman beside him with a designer on, because that's going to show his peers that he has it like that, because his woman is looking good. Okay, You can always tell the type of man or who a man truly is by the woman that's standing beside him. So too flashy is a no-no. I'm the woman, I'm supposed to be the flashy one. I'm the one looking cute. I'm the one dressed up in designer, okay? You ice me up. You know, don't take all the ice for yourself. Ice me up, you know what I mean? Let me wear all the diamonds. That's how you show that you got real wealth. Number 2, complains a lot. Always complaining, never has a solution, okay? Real men, they are problem solvers. They like having a problem so that they could find the solution for it, okay? They like even asking you, hey, do you need anything? Is there anything I can do for you? You know, let me know. You know, I'm here, you know, let me know. What can I do? You know, a true man wants to do for you. He wants to solve your problems, okay? So those men that are always whining and and whining and throwing a fit and blaming everybody for their problems but themselves, he is eventually going to turn around and blame you. If you're in a relationship with that man, he's going to turn around and blame you for all of his problems. So please try to avoid those type of men, because in the end they'll realize that they are their own problem, and if they don't get up and do something about it, they're going to be blaming the whole world, you know, and they're going to be stuck, okay, in a cycle. And you don't want to be a part of that cycle. Trust me, it's draining. You don't want to be a part of that, okay? Find a man that is a problem solver. Okay, so I'm going to add a bonus one because this one kind of ties to the number 1 spot, okay? So a man that cares too much about his looks. Like, girl, are you playing for the right team? You know those ones, in the mirror longer than you? Like, sis, where are you going? You know, who are you trying to attract? You know, because I'm the woman, I attract, okay? That's why we have the curves. That's why we got the slanted eyes, okay? We are women, okay? We attract. So if a man thinks he looks better than you, it's just like, you might be playing for the wrong team. Is there anything you want to discuss? No? You sure? Okay, girl. Anyway, yeah. I just think like a man that thinks he looks better than you, or if he cares too much about his looks, he's worried about the wrong things, okay? A man's number 1 priority should be his finances and his health. Some people might look at it like, oh, you know, it's a bad thing, but it's just the cold hard truth of reality, okay? So a man too worried about his looks is worried about the wrong things, okay? And that leads me to my number 1 point. The feminine trait in a man, the number 1 feminine trait in a man that women should avoid. Before I get to number 1, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, okay? The more you guys are here, the more videos I will post, definitely, okay? So the number 1 thing, men that want to be chased. Now, there are women out there, maybe, you know, the masculine women, you know, that, oh, he's so fine, you know, running after dudes, you know, in the airport with their bonnet on and flip-flops, loud, rude, Those are the type of women that would chase men. But a man that wants to be chased, to me, he doesn't have anything to offer. A man that has something to offer a lady, he's going to pursue you, and he's going to pursue you correctly. And he's going to pursue you to the fact where he wants you to be involved or a part of his life, because he has plans for you. Like I said in my previous video, okay? He has plans for you. He has plans to take you on dates, to invest in you. A man that sits around and wants women to chase him, I feel, is a type of dude that think he's the prize. You know, masculine women think those type of men are the prize, you know. Those men are the ones that care a lot about their looks. And it's just like, are we worried about the wrong things here? Because I thought women care about their looks, right? So I just feel like beautiful women, you know, they're out there, they understand that they're supposed to be getting pursued, right? That's why they're beautiful. A man sees a beautiful woman, he's approaching her. He's going to go after her. Just like when a man sees a car he wants, he's going to go for it. He's going to invest in it. He's going to save for it. And he's going to get his dream car. He's going to get his dream home. And he's going to go after his dream woman. If you are out there chasing men, you're probably not getting pursued. That's how I'm seeing it, right? If you have to chase men, then they're not chasing you or they're not pursuing you. Okay, you're not really what they really want. Masculine women, right? Now, that's my opinion, okay? But women are the ones that attract, okay? That's just the law of nature. That's how the law of nature intended it to be, okay? Once again, that's why we have the curves. That's why we give birth. We are nurturers by nature. Men are providers by nature, hunters, warriors, okay? I said this in my last video. Go watch my video about what women find most valuable in men, okay? I mentioned in that video that I'm gonna post or talk about the masculine and feminine dynamics so that people can understand what it is more. I think people don't really understand the reason behind, okay, or the science behind men, okay? And men is just it's not just a word, okay? The reason and purpose for men to exist and the purpose for women to exist and the purpose for us to coexist, okay? I think a lot of people just mention masculinity and femininity and they don't really know the origin behind those two words, okay? So I'm gonna discuss it more in another video so people can just get more of a clearer understanding of what those words really mean, okay? Anyway, if you watch this video, thank you for tuning in, okay? Thank you for supporting my channel. Give your opinion. What do you think a feminine trait is that women, or a feminine trait in men that women should avoid? You know, just to not waste your time, you know, save your beauty, save your youth, and go find men that are gonna appreciate you for the woman that you are, okay? Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.